long and we'll have lots of leaves and flowers. Must be the spring for trees snapping off, I guess. Hey, this week's video, we have some chores that we got to do around the homestead.
And some spring cleanup.
So we got to get the morning chores done, and then we have to get started cleaning up, getting ready for springtime. Looks like spring is upon us. So we got the garden tilled. We're going to start planting that, and then we've been working on cleaning up trees. We had a storm come through our area. 4 big trees fell down, and they took out some little ones whenever that happened. So we got a lot of cleanup to do as well. We'll see how it goes, how far we get, if we get everything done, but we're going to work on it at least. Oh, the apple trees are getting buds. Won't be long and we'll have lots of leaves and flowers, followed by lots of apples. Our trees are not very old, but they are very large, very thick. They're planted in a spring right here. So there's a water spring that runs below this, and we planted them in that, and they've dried up this area really nice. Yeah, it used to be so wet through here, you just couldn't walk through here at all. It would be like you'd be standing in water, even in the middle of summer. But putting fruit trees in here has really dried it up pretty well. They do grow really fast, being planted in a spring, but yeah, they have dried it up pretty well, so it's been good all the way around. And then we have some pawpaw trees as well. Pawpaws are just starting to get little buds. They're really fine. They look really different. They're very dark, very fine. And then we have tons of blueberry bushes. These ones are very small. Those are maybe 1.5 to 3 feet high. We have some down here that are more like 4 feet. This one here, well, this one's over 6 feet high. Real nice. Right on down the line. Then we have our grapevines. Looks like they're falling down. I have to do something about that. The wire stretches and they get heavier on it and they start to fall down. Oh, our elderberry bush is doing good too. Got a few of these around here. Our elderberries are wild, so we just kind of, I don't know, help them along by keeping other plants away from them and give them room to grow. But they're not a cultivated variety, they are wild elderberries. The grapes we grow are Concord. We used to have 2 other varieties as well, Catawba and Niagara. I think we have 1 of each of the Niagara and Catawba left, and then a whole bunch of Concord. And we have a blackberry bush. It's getting leaves on it as well. We used to have more blackberries, but now it's just, we're down to 2 plants. Yeah, all the little seeds in blackberries we didn't care for so much. Blueberries don't have all those little seeds, and we like blueberries so as well. So we planted tons of blueberry plants. I don't even know how many of those we have, but yeah, we get a lot of blueberries, more blueberries than anything else. Oh, it must be time to clean out the chicken barn. So we leave the chicken litter in there all winter. We don't clean it out all winter long, and then in springtime we do. So yeah, it's time to finally do it. Hey chickies. Hey chick. Hey chickies. There's a couple more coming. If you enjoy this video, please share it with your friends.
Hit like and subscribe.
And hit that notification bell if you want to receive notifications. And check out the links in the description below. It supports our channel and helps us keep bringing this content. So there's one of our gardens all tilled up and ready to plant. So we have two gardens here. This lower one I think is like 20 by 40. And then the upper one is like 20 by 60. It's ready to plant as well. We put all our compost on the other day. We've actually tilled it a couple times. So we're ready to start putting certain things in. So we could plant peas, green beans, onions, garlic anytime. The garlic and onions should have been in already, and the peas could have went in probably a week ago, but yeah, we didn't get around to it, so that's why we're doing it today. So we've tilled this up a couple times already. We did it once in the winter time, and then in the early spring, and then just the other day. We threw on all the compost that we had, tilled that in, and now we're ready to plant.
It's time to go take care of the animals. Hey, what part of the animals are you doing?
I'm taking care of the front part.
That's not what I mean. Hey, get back here!
What's going on?
How many you got in there? Looks like about 8, is that right?
Yeah.
This is our perennial herb garden. This stuff comes back on its own every year. We've got all kinds of things in here. Thyme, sage, what else? We've got some chives in there. Hey, what are you planting in there? Dill. So we had some of these metal pipes for fence rail. Just extra stuff, and we just cut them to length to use as dividers in the planter box. So we do like to live off the land as much as possible. Obviously we don't grow everything we have, but we like to grow things as much as we can, and foraging, wild edibles, hunting, fishing, etc. All that sort of thing we like to do. When it comes to producing our own food, it's a lot of times financially better, especially if you like to eat organic the way we do. All the stuff that we're growing is organically grown, and of course anything that you find in the wild is hopefully organically grown as well. Just getting started on putting our green beans in. We're going to make rows, and we run just lines back and forth from fence posts. Then we let the beans climb up the ropes or strings, and that usually works out pretty good. Well, the lower garden's done. We planted 6 rows of beans, and then the rest 16 rows of corn. Must be the spring for trees snapping off, I guess. This one's laying down in our ravine area on the edge of it, so we'll pull it back up. That's good firewood. So we had another tree come down over here. It's split. The main trunk's still standing up, and the other one just laid down right there. That's good firewood, so we'll actually go in there and cut that stuff up and haul it out of there. Not sure if we'll do that today. That's a lot of work. Yeah, this tree just snapped off right at the ground. We started cutting that up already. This tree is about the only one that really bummed me out. It laid right on my fence, busted the top rail, and it's crushed the fence about halfway. It's not a very big tree, but you know, anytime you crush the fence is not nice. Yeah, it's just laying across this portion of the fenced area. This springtime doesn't have its own troubles and things that need doing already. Then we have a storm, and it just adds to it, but keeps it interesting. So is work a curse or a blessing? Seems a lot of people think negatively of it, but actually, if we don't do enough work, we fall into an unhealthy state, don't get proper exercise, etc. I guess there is a bright side to it. Well, we had some loads of gravel for our outdoor kitchen. Had a full load in the truck bed, and it looks like the boys are already unloading it pretty well, so we've got quite a bit here. We're gonna need at least another load, maybe two. Don't know how well you can see behind me, but the rain's coming down. We're getting rained out for now. Well, the idea for today is just to get caught up on the springtime cleanup around here, do a little chore video, show a little bit of what we do on a regular basis as well. But springtime's here, time definitely to plant some of the early crops, peas, beans, onions, garlic. Like I say, some of that stuff should have been in already, but yeah, we got a little bit late of a start on it, so it'll be fine. We did plant the corn today. You know, maybe we're a little bit early on that. I don't really think so. It's right now mid-April. Usually I like to wait until we have 2 full weeks with no frost in the morning. We've had 1 week in our area that there's been no frost in the morning, so I don't know. I don't think we're going to get any more frost after this. I hope not. It has happened here and there in the past, but I like to go 2 solid weeks, no frost, before we really start planting other crops. The rain seems to be letting up, so maybe we'll be able to get back out here and do a little bit more. We'll see how it goes. Hey, what's going on in the house? Looks like it's time to cook something.
Yeah, I'm gonna make some sloppy joes.
Sloppy Joe's. Got some ground beef in that one. Looks like frozen veggies.
Yep.
Peppers.
Peppers and onions.
You know, I've got another idea. You could take that ground beef and put some seasonings on it, make like a beef sausage, and cook up some eggs and some gravy.
Gravy.
Do like a breakfast type thing. We like to do this keto stuff, but I don't think gravy's keto, is it?
I don't think gravy's keto.
I really don't care. I haven't had it in so long. You cook whatever you want, though. I got work to do. All right, I think we're going to stop the video here.
I hope you enjoyed watching.
All right, pose for a smile. Don't tickle me. So this week's video, we've got some things that we need to do, like wearing bunny ears.
Or moose antlers. Hi, we'd like to tell you a little bit about our coffee that you can find on our website, 9diamondranch.com. We started selling coffee back in 2018.
And a lot has changed since then, but today we feel like we've got some of the best coffee on the market. All our coffee is organically grown. It's imported from 2 places, Colombia and also from Sumatra, which is an island in Indonesia.
Our first coffee that we'd like to tell you about is called Rodeo, and it is our Sumatra Dark Roast.
Our second coffee, called Chuck Wagon, is made from medium roasted beans that come from Colombia.
Our next coffee is called Trail Ride. It is a Colombian medium roast.
And that's a decaf, decaffeinated by Swiss water process.
Order your coffee
Today
at 9diamondranch.com. I think we've got the best coffee.
In the world.
It's the best.
Well, if you've enjoyed this video, please share it with your friends and hit that like button if you haven't done so already. And while you're at it, go ahead and subscribe to our channel. We put out new videos every week, every Friday morning. And if you'd like to receive notifications when we do upload the next video, hit that notification bell. And check out our channel. We have several videos just like this one or very similar. We do various things including hiking, biking, boating, fishing, builds of various kinds, mostly outdoor activities. Some homesteading is thrown in there as well. This channel is for the experience. We do these things for the experience of doing them and to show others how you can do it too. We try to be fun and entertaining while being educational all at the same time. Sometimes these experiences are done for the first time, and other times they're things that we do all the time. Sometimes we do things just for the fun of doing it. Thank you. We'll see you on the next one.